Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is RS Floyd 84 coming back with yet another comic book haul. Got a lot of books for you today. Basically, it's going to be two shops and an antique, uh, kind of like an antique flea market type place that I went to, and got some bigger books as well. Um, so let's get started. These first few books, these first books are going to be from a shop. We were kind of like hunting around, me and a buddy of mine. Um, and then they had some boxes over in another room. Well, my buddy asked, um, are those new dollar books? And he was like, I'm not sure. So he texts the boss, and he tells us that we can go over there, everything's $1. So there was some good stuff in here. Nothing too spectacular. I actually passed up on a anti venom, and I must have just missed it because I was just flipping through the books. And sometimes you got to look like two or three times if you're flipping through books. And basically, my buddy seen it and grabbed it. So that was probably the best book out of the bunch, but still got quite a bit of good stuff. So let's first off start with this. This was a 50-cent book. This is Indy 4, and it just has like a preview of Adam Hughes right there. So nothing big. I figure for 50 cent. This is Thor number 1 from the 2007 series. This is the Michael Turner variant. We got Thor number 6. This is the Arthur Adams variant. I think this is the first appearance of some Asgardian elemental goddess. I forget what her name is, but yeah, there's a first appearance in this. Not nobody really a big deal, I guess, if I can't even remember her name. This is X-Men number 7, the variant, and this is the C2E2 Chicago Expo exclusive. I think his name's Jay Antolito or something like that did the cover. But basically, I bought it because it's a X-Men 141 homage. Cool cover. So, $1, why not? This is X-Force number 1. This is covered by Clayton Crane. And this is the new X-Force team. Basically, it's Wolfbane, Wolverine, X-23, and Warpath. So, pretty cool. He had like issues 1 through 10. I should have bought them, but I'd already bought so many books that I was just like, we'll just get issue number 1. All right. Then we got some Arthur Sudam. I've been saying his name wrong. I've been saying Suday. But this is Wolverine number 57. He does like a little run on this. Wolverine number 59. And then I got some Black Panther, and these are the zombies. Got Black Panther number 28. Black Panther number 29. And Black Panther number 30. So, really cool covers. Couldn't pass those up for $1. Alright. This is Wolverine 64. Just thought it was a cool Ron Carney cover. We got giant size Wolverine. Also just a cool cover. We got X-Men 345. This is a newsstand. First appearance of Maggot. Just one of those oddity type characters. I believe he uses these 2 slugs right here from his digestive system, and they do some kind of, I forget what they do, but anyways, mainly got it because it's a newsstand. Now, I had tons of newsstands from these later runs, but I only picked the ones that were high grade because some of them were pretty ticked up. I know you can find that with newsstands. Sometimes they're pretty ticked up. Got the Wolverine 116, another new high grade newsstand. These are part of the Age of Apocalypse, so if you ever want to read that, these are some of the issues of it. This is Excalibur #1 newsstand. We got Weapon X #1 newsstand. And then we got X-Men 75 newsstand. Now that's not part of the Age of Apocalypse, but it's a newsstand. They're pretty high grade. Like I said, I picked these up because they're high grade in newsstands. All right. Now this was probably one of the better books that I pulled from there, and it does have a couple. It has this like giant tick on it, but this is Gambit #1 from that first series, and it's got a giant tick right here. If I show you, see that? If it could only be perfect, but only for $1. I'm definitely buying that all day. We got Generation X. Thought maybe since he had a bunch of newsstands, maybe this would be the newsstand, but it's not. But cool cover, one of those foil covers, wrap around. Generation X #1, first appearance of Chamber. This dude right here. Then I found this. This is another great find in the dollar bin. This is Amazing Spider-Man 375. I think this is like my third or fourth copy of this. And I actually owned a newsstand. I'm going to try to find another newsstand. I sold it while it was hot. Now I could probably find a newsstand pretty much cheaper. But yeah, super happy to get that out of the dollar bin. Alright, got a cool Batman. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. This is the introduction of the Venom that Bane takes. I think this is right before Nightfall. Pretty sure. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. This is just an awesome P. Craig Russell cover. So, cool cover. This is Batman 500. Now, I always see this book. It's like always pricey. It's like $5 and above. And I never want to pay that. I had this as a child, actually. And this is where Azrael takes over Batman, the costume, after Bane breaks his back. Cool cover. Just the nostalgia of it. Remember me. And that's the same with the Amazing Spider-Man 375. Seen that on the stands back when I was a kid. It's just all these gimmicks, all the die cut. They did a lot of that stuff in the 90s. Alright, we got Thunderbolts 122, just a cool Philip Tan cover. Love his run on Spawn. Can't beat it. This is Incredible Hulk 112. Got the homage to the Incredible Hulk annual, and it's also Arthur Adams cover. So, couldn't pass that up. This is Fallen Sun, Death of Captain America. That's the Spider-Man issue. This is a David Finch cover. And then we got Fallen Sun, Death of Captain America, Wolverine, Michael Turner cover. Then we got Captain America, #25. That's the Death of Captain America, and it's also the first team up of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, really cool book, especially for $1. That's one of the better dollar pickups. We got New Avengers #53. That's First Brother Voodoo as the Sorcerer Supreme. This is New Avengers #49. This is actually a preview appearance of the Dark Avengers. I think in one of the panels they're seen in the background on a TV. Pretty sure that's what it is. Then we got the New Avengers #27. This is the first appearance of the second Ronin. The first Ronin was Echo. The second Ronin was Hawkeye. And in Endgame, when he was Ronin, I've always said I want to see a rated R movie of just Ronin, Hawkeye Ronin, set in, I think he was in China, maybe, I forget where he was, but just show that, show his years as Ronin. That would be really cool, and just end when Scarlett Johansson comes in and finds him. That'd be awesome. Anyways, that's just my thoughts. This is Fantastic Four 554. That's that famous meme comic book. So cool to find that. We got Amazing Spider-Man 553. This is a Ron Carney run, and this is got 541, 543, 540. Love these covers. And then this is 539. That's the key. That's when he gets back in the black suit. Back in black, baby. Yeah. But anyways, cool covers. Then I picked this up. It didn't have the big key in it, but these held value. This Annihilation Conquest number 6 is the one you want. That obviously wasn't there. You must have pulled it, but I went ahead and picked up. I love these covers. Number 4, number 3, number 2, and then we got number 1. So I'll be on the lookout for 6 if I can find it cheap. And this is Annihilation Conquest, the prologue. This is actually the first appearance of Wrath. He's like a Kree that actually has the soul of the supreme intelligence in him, I believe. I think that's the key. But either way, $1, like the covers. And then we got Scooby Apocalypse. I think I paid like $4 for this one, but really hard to find that last issue, and this is the variant. So I think it holds a little value. This one is kind of ticked up, but for $4, I figured it was worth it. It's pretty hard to find. I think the print run's like 10,000, including the variants. So the variant. So that was cool. Found that, and then I found a couple more books. Don't make fun of me, but I grabbed these. These are Monster High magazines. And I really just grabbed these. These are hard to find, and I think I paid $5 each for these. These are hard to find, and right now the Monster High dolls are like super hot. So I figured maybe pick them up. I might sell them. Who knows? Just picked them up because they were there, basically. And then I forgot to show these in a different haul video. This was from the same shop, but this is a different time. I went and grabbed Wolverine number 36. You probably saw this in the wall in the background on some of these. Paid $6.99 for this. I know people were asking like $30. I think it's went for $30, but this is the variant to the first Wolverine. So found that for $6.99. And then I was super happy to find this one. This is Dark Wolverine number 85, Scotty Young variant. Found that for $9.99, and it's like $100 book all day. So super happy to find that as well. So super happy to find everything. That's right. All right, so I went to this antique village today, and I found all these for $2 a piece. This is the New Teen Titans, or New Titans, number 99. That's the first appearance of Arsenal. I found another one of these issues. This is X-Men Unlimited, number 36. It's like a good girl cover featuring Kitty Pryde. Then I found these late run Ghost Riders. So I got Ghost Rider number 77. Ghost Rider number 79, and these are all high grade. Ghost Rider number 80, really like that cover. And then Ghost Rider number 81. So just getting to the end of the run, lower print run, basically. Then I found some Silver Surfers at the end of the run. And we got Silver Surfer 122. Cool cover. This is a really cool cover. I like this. I think one of my shops was trying to sell this for like 10 bucks or something like that. Silver Surfer number 123. Cool cover. Silver Surfer 126. And then Silver Surfer 127. Couldn't beat those for 2 bucks. Why not? All right. Let's keep it moving. Grab this for 2 bucks. This is Batman number 24. I think this is like the proposal to Catwoman. So, 2 bucks. Why not? This is the only book I didn't pay 2 bucks for, but it was only 50 cents. This is Boris the Bear number 5. And it's just basically a spoof on Swamp Thing. It's called The Dump Thing. It's pretty good. I like it. But I just liked it. It was cool. This is another P. Craig Russell cover. Just couldn't pass on that for 2 bucks. Marvel Fanfare number 6. This used to be super hot when Suicide Squad was coming out. But I think this is the origin of Amanda Waller and first appearance of Rick Flag Sr. That's Suicide Squad number 14. This is Esper's number 1. This is just a Greg Horn cover. You know, had to pick that up. Then I found some DCU variants. Got a Batman number 508 DCU variant and a Batman 509 DCU variant. Couldn't pass those up for 2 bucks. So, and then I found this nice Sam Keith series. This will be the last of the 2 bucks. Got Scratch number 1, Scratch number 2, Scratch number 3, Scratch number 4. A little Batman action on that one. And some more Batman action. This is a homage to his other cover where he did Max versus Batman, I think. But Scratch number 5. So basically bought those strictly because of the Sam Keith covers. So 2 bucks a piece. Not a big deal. Alright, here's some bigger books, and this will be the last 4 books of the haul. So, went to my LCS. He had a Spawn number 14. This is an error, production error. It's actually printed without the yellow ink. So, I couldn't find any of these on eBay, but I love some error books. So, especially the Spawn book. Can't pass that up. So, got that Spawn error number 14. Then he had this. This is Spawn number 1, signed by Todd McFarlane. I think Todd McFarlane's signature alone is like $100. So to get the book signed for 25 bucks, I'm not passing that up. And you know that everybody knows Todd McFarlane's signature. That is legit signature right there. Too bad he didn't sign the error one. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not a big sign guy anyways, but I just couldn't leave it there for 25 bucks. And then this is also another area. This is How to Draw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1, high grade, and it's also printed without the yellow ink. So another error edition. Was really cool. I think I'm gonna keep collecting error type issues. I got the one cover from a past haul that was Dark Mysteries, and it was got a different cover. I forget what the cover was. It's slipped my mind. But anyways, I'm gonna go after some of those arrow issues and stuff like that. Now I'm slowly building back my Spider-Man key collection and was able to grab Amazing Spider-Man number 46. 125 $5 for a 4.0. Solid investment. That's going to back to the personal collection. So far I got back to Shocker and the Rhino. Unfortunately, I had to sell my Spider-Man collection when I had to get a new heating and air system. But unfortunately, I have to have heating and air in my house. So basically, got this back into the collection. First Shocker, and that's the haul, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day or good night. Bye.